All right, so next we're going to build the sawtooth muscle called the serratus anterior, and you'll see why it's called sawtooth, okay? So if you turn in your textbook, where's my sheet? To page 400, 401, this is where you'll see the detailed pictures of the serratus anterior. It's a deep, remember we're building deep torso muscles. And then you can also see it if you want to turn back to page 398 on figure 11.18 in your textbook. You can see how it looks on the side, on the lateral edge with some superior muscles over it. So the purpose of the serratus anterior is to pull and rotate the scapula forward at many angles. That's the action of it. Its origin is the lateral surface of the ribs, 1 through 8. So we're going to find it on originate on ribs 1 through 8, and it inserts on the medial border of the scapula. The best picture that will help you visualize that is in the PDF atlas pictures that you have of the serratus anterior. So make sure you check out that. I would show it to you if I could right now. But that gives a nice picture of the origin on the lateral border of the scapula. And then ribs 1 through 8. I realize this is kind of blurry here. So we'll just make it work. All right, so to build this muscle, you need to you're gonna make a long tube of clay, okay? Mine is about, I would say, a little, like a 1.5 squares thick, the little squares, and it's about 5 inches long, okay? So you wanna roll out that, and then you want to go to the back of your model, and on the medial border of the scapula, you're going to attach one end to the first rib. I'll show you at the top. And if you ever want to go look at my model and see where it goes, and then you're going to attach the other side to the 8th rib. You're going to kind of push it down. Just like so. And that's where that tube of clay goes. What you're going to do, so it's on rib 1, then we have ribs 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to put this down one more. Okay. And it just kind of peaks at the edge of the ribs. For the other parts of this muscle, you're going to create what look like little saw tooths or shark teeth. Bring it close here. I flattened a big piece of clay with the roller. I would say it's about 2 by 3 inches. So and what I'm going to do is I'm just creating, and I'm kind of piecing as I go. I'm making little little teeth-shaped pieces. I'll show you what they look like. Shark teeth-shaped things out of the clay. And these are going to go on every rib, or the ribs 2 through 6. Okay, so it has a point there. And I'm just going to put it on the flat side of the rib best I can. I'm going to push it down. And again, if you want to come look at mine, yeah, that's looking good. And you're just going to want to do that for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th ribs. And you're not going to make them too long, because the serratus anterior, you can see in the pictures too, just kind of peeks out. And it looks like the edge of a saw. That's why it's called the sawtooth muscle. So that's the serratus anterior. Its action is to pull and rotate the scapula forward in many different directions.